Hi guys, Milner here, welcome back to the channel. Just like to start off by saying a massive thank you to all the new subs we've been getting lately, and I really hope you guys have been enjoying the content. Now, I was playing on my Xbox account the other day and I was approached by Timekiller91 who asked me how I done my floating bed in my camp. So this is just a quick tutorial on how I done that, and I've got a bonus merge thrown in as well. And if you're a new face on this video and you like the content I'm doing, I've got a few more videos just like this on my channel, and I'd really appreciate if you'd hit that subscribe button and support the channel grow. Thank you so much, and with all that out of the way, let's get into this. First off, we're going to need to be doing some merging, so we're going to need our pressure plate, or as I like to call it, the buddy system. So we're going to go ahead and place one of them down, then next we're going to want to head into the beds. Right, so you're going to want to grab yourself a sleeping bag of your choice, and we're going to want a plain dirty old mattress. Next we're going to head into the power connections and grab some power conduits. Right, so you're going to want the floor mounted one, and we're going to place one in these two front corners. Okay, moving over to the buddy system, we're going to merge them down, but don't merge them down fully just yet. Next we're going to grab one of these handy chessboards, and we're going to be wanting to place a pillow on it. Then we can jag the chessboard over to our sleeping bag, and we're going to merge it in just for a little extra decoration. Once you've got all that lined up, we're going to merge the two together. Next, you're going to want to place that on top of our mattress, so we can merge this one down one more. Okay, with all that merged, that's pretty much where we want to be sitting them power conduits, just sticking out the bottom ever so slightly. Right, next we've got two different ways we can do this. First off, I'm going to start off by placing a large mat down. Next we can bring our mattress over here and place that where you want it to be in the room. Once you're happy with where that's placed, we're going to need to grab the camp module to do a reverse merge. If you want to go ahead, pick up your mat and find your little sweet spot on top of the module, and then raise it up a few times. Right, so as you can see here, I've got miles too high, and there's an easy way to correct that. We can literally just bring the mat, place it on top of the old buddy system, and then you can bring that back down again. Now we've reached a much better height, we can just simply place that back in the room pretty much where it was. So you can head back into the power conduits, and we want some wall mounted ones this time. Take note though, if you're wallpapering the walls, then you need to do that before you do this. And you can go ahead and roughly place those on the wall, connect up some wires, and then straighten them up if you need to. And that's the first version of this bed done. As you can see, it's fully functional and ready to go. Right, as you can see here, if the bed's high enough, you can usually just place things straight away underneath them. If you didn't want to use the mats at all, you could always place the mattress on top of a stash box and then raise it up. Right, now the second variant of this, if you wanted to hide the mat, I'll show you a quick easy way to do that. This time round we're going to take a smaller mat and we're going to do exactly the same as we've done before. Place it on the small mat, then raise that up on the camp module. Once you've placed it where you want to, you're going to need to change the walls into doorways so that we can remove this foundation.
What you got, I want.
Then we can bring that foundation over because we're going to be doing a foundation merge to hide that small mat.
Sports for the ferals don't get you.
So this is easy enough done. You're going to want to stand right on the edge of one of the foundations out of FreeCam. Pick up the foundation you want to merge and slowly just push it down a little bit. And then it'll pop back up and hide the mat inside the foundation. Then just bring it back into your camp, connect your wires back up, change the walls back over, and there's the second variant of this bed, but this time round with no visible mats. So now, using that technique that we just learned, we're going to be making a swinging chair. I originally see Vix do one of these in one of her builds years ago, and it's a great little idea. I don't really see many people do it, but we'll go over it quickly just as a little bonus feature. And I'll also link her channel in the description. I urge you to head over there. She's got a great channel going on, a few tutorials on there, so many great showcases. And I'd really appreciate if you could send some of our love towards her channel too. And it begins. The second I pull a chair out to start trying to do a merge on a tutorial, this travelling merchant turns up trying to sell me his crap, which I really don't need. And every time I move this chair, this guy sits on it. Right, now that he's decided to get out of the way, as you can see, oh, hold on a minute, just wait a minute longer. Finally, as you can see, I've just grabbed a garden bench, placed on two of the floor mounted power conduits on each arm, and we're just going to merge them down. Just make sure you leave a tiny bit of the conduit sticking up so that we can connect our wires to it, and we just leave him to it for a minute. Right, so like we've done with the bed, we're just going to place another small mat down. Hopefully we're going to be able to pick up our bench, which we can't. So we're just going to sit here and wait. Now I sped this up by ×8 just to sort of show you how long I had to wait for him to move. Eventually he gets out of the way and we can pick up our bench and stick it on the mat.
Approximating food? Hmm? I got him.
With all that lined up, we can bring it over to the camp module and reverse merge this one.
It's hard work making a living out.
Just remember to check as we're going along. Now I'm going to be drop merging that mat, so we want to raise this up maybe just one more time. Well, we will do once matey has another rest for 5 minutes.
You have some mighty fine things.
Caps cut in your fingers? Drop them into mine.
Right, we better move fast before he comes and sits on it again. So now that we've got that at the right height, we're going to place that on here and we're going to take this over and do a foundation merge.
Armor? Change of clothes? I got him.
Okay, so we only want to drop this down a tiny bit just to lose that mat. Right, now that that's all merged in, we can take some power conduits, place them on the roof and connect all our wires up.
I got something for everyone. Even you.
Right on cue, here he comes again to test out our swinging chair.
Don't worry if you move around. So do I.
See, now when he says comments like that, I feel like he's stalking me.
Bottle always rubbed me the wrong way. Not Kathy. He gets something fresh. Bottle?
Right, and then finally we have a nice swinging chair that you can fit on the outside of your camps just for an extra little bit of decoration. And that brings us to the end of this tutorial. I really hope you've enjoyed yourself. Just like to make a massive shout out to our travelling merchant friend. There he is in the background sitting on the chair as usual. You've been a massive pain in my arse, but thanks for coming. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're new to the channel, you like what you see, I really appreciate if you hit the like and the sub button. The support is greatly appreciated, and I'll catch you on the next one.